Right guys, welcome back. This is part 2 of the process. So this is the morning after. We've just walked in. I primered these last night. This is a 2K primer. It's a very thick primer. And what we tend to do is, if there's any imperfections on the part anyway, we tend to put a heavier coat on, and that heavier coat tends to drip. I'll show you an example on this part. It's not relating to the A7, but if you look from here, there was an imperfection on this area of the part. So what I did was I went for a heavier coat at the end, so it drips the material over the issue, over the imperfection. Now that drip doesn't matter because all these parts are going to get sanded down. So if you move on to the S7 parts, so one of the most difficult parts when you're painting or priming a product is you need to figure out how you're going to position the part, and we have to custom make. We don't have to custom make, we have to get these metal bars and put them onto our stands and position them in a way where the part can get painted from front and back. Now this is the problem. So where I've mounted this part, it's left an area that hasn't been primed, but that's not a problem because I'll just blow this in with a bit of primer. So you can see the part itself where I added all the extra fiberglass to recreate the edge. When it's all uniformed and one color, you can only tell the overall shape after you've added a bit of color. The problem you have is when you're doing the process, you've got fiberglass that's a different color, you've got the part that's a different color, you've got the 3D print that's black, and all them different colors make it look like it's still not right in terms of surface quality, but you can see it's nice, beautiful. So that's what I mean. So I dripped the paint, the primer here, because I had some imperfections on this edge. So that there, it will easily get sanded down. You'd rather have more material than less. So there are your two front bumper pieces, and then this is the front splitter. So in part 1 I showed you the 3D print lines, and now you can see they've all gone. But this wasn't a simple procedure of just adding a thick primer. I've had to put our special coating on this 3 times to level the part out. It's not just about getting rid of the 3D print lines, you have to have a uniformed surface, and that's one of the hardest things to do, so you don't have lumps and bumps all over the part. So yeah, this is all done. This is going to get sanded down now with 320 grade sandpaper dry, a 500, then an 800, and then it will get painted in a gloss finish. We paint the part is we get a very good surface quality to create our molds, and every time we pull a product out of the mold, we're always going to get the same quality and the same finish. So that's very important. Let's see if it still fits. Let's go do a test fit. This piece here has got this imperfection here, so it's not going to give us a good fit. So I'm just going to quickly sand this down. we can see more issues. So if you come here, if you look at this part of the arch from the top, it's very flush, and then as it goes towards the edge of the wide arch, it protrudes out more. So this will need sanding down to level it with this piece here. And then on this side here, you also got a similar issue. This arch curves in nice and smoothly, and this has got like a 90-degree bend here. So that will need sanding down to make it level with the top panel. Apart from that, the rest of the kit itself, if you have a look, let me take this tape off. Nothing holding this panel onto the bumper. It's just 2 pieces of tape. So you can't expect the fitment to be good. So, but if I put pressure on here, you can see the fit compared to before. But then if I let go, it creates a gap because obviously there's nothing holding it down. This is just for the video, just to show you how far we've got. And then if you come on the opposite side, it's the same thing for this side. If I take the tape off, you'll see, look, because there's nothing holding it on, you can't tell the true fitment. But if I put a bit of pressure here, you can see that it's nicely uniformed with the shape of the bumper from the top and the bottom. So that's what we were trying to achieve. There's a few little areas that we need to sand down a bit more, but it's nothing major. From this step here now, we will sand these products down. Like I said earlier, we'll paint them in a gloss paint. It doesn't have to be the same color as the car. It just needs to be a gloss color that we can then flat back and machine polish and give it a very good surface finish, and then we will start the mold. So I guess from here, the next video will be us painting the parts, and then that'll be part 3 of the video. Then part 4 will be the beginning of the molds. So like, subscribe, share our videos, and we've got a lot of content coming. We've got a Lamborghini that we're working on. We'll show you something else. We've got an R35 GTR, an R34 that we will be doing somewhere down the line. This one here is the body kit's finished. We just need to paint these products. They're in the same stage as the parts on the S7, so these need painting. Once they dry, flat down, polish, and then molds. So a lot of the molds we do at once. So the molds for this, the molds for the S7 will be starting together. This needs 3D scanning. I'll design a body kit for it. Yeah, and we've got a lot more projects to come. So yeah, comment below if you like our content. If you have any suggestions for any other type of content that you'd like to see, again, just let us know, and we'll be happy to make the videos for you. So yeah, see you on the next one.